1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I ride on a mail train, baby, can't buy a thrill. Yeah, I've been up all night, baby, leaning on the windowsill. Here's a very simple song that originally appeared on Highway 61 Revisited and recorded actually just a very few days after the notorious incident, the infamous incident at Newport Folk Festival, where he appeared with an electric band, although actually he's playing an acoustic guitar here. I think the festival incident was on the 25th of July 65, and he recorded this on the 29th, so there's very much that raw energy. Capo on the first fret, because we're playing as if in G, although it's actually recorded in A flat, and most of it is just a G chord. Okay. We have 4 beats to the bar, mostly, but on the second and fourth beats, we're moving to C over G. So the first and second fingers are in position as if they were playing a C chord, but my outer strings, with the third and fourth fingers here, are staying resolutely on G. So we get a C over G, which is very much a favourite device of Dylan at this point. You hear this in Boots of Spanish Leather, and if you listen to Paul Simon's April Come She Will, you get exactly that kind of thing. So it's a very kind of recognisable sound of the mid-60s. In my Big Dylan book, I've written this in 12/8. That is to say 4 beats in the bar, but Now you don't have to play all the triplets. He does a little bit. You can hear that at the beginning in the original recording. If you want to play the triplets, it's a quick down, up, down. So otherwise, you're just going to go down and then delay the up strum, because really you're playing the last of 3 triplets. If you want to play the triplet, you're going to do a quick down, up, down. So that's pretty much how he plays that. He's got a pick, so he gets a slightly more bright sound with a bit more attack. But be aware that the C over G just happens at the very beginning of the second and fourth beats. So by the up strum, those fingers are off again and he's playing a G. The bass notes I'm strumming just on the first and third beat, and then moving to the upper strings for the second and fourth beats. So I get this difference, almost like a kind of combination of what the bass and drums and piano are doing, the rhythm section kind of distilled down into a single part, although that's what he's playing, that's his concept. And we get 4 bars of this in the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bar. We got 4 of those for the intro. And then for the first line of the verse, another 4 bars. Well, I ride on a mail train, baby, can't buy me a thrill. 3, 4, 4, 2, and another 4. Well, I've been up all night, baby, leaning on the windowsill. Then we move to something else, the B section, or the bridge if you like, want to be technical about it. We've got 2 beats of G. Well, if I die, and then we're going to put an F in the bass. So playing G this way, which you ought to be, he says, you've got your first finger free to place on the first fret of the bottom string. Well, if I die. So this bass is going bom, bom. Now down to C, but with a bom, with an E in the bass. Top of the hill, going to 2 beats of D to D sus4 for 2 beats, and back to D for 4. The thing is that C over E, that's only 2 beats, but it makes sense for the D to be at the beginning of a new bar. So the way I'm thinking of this, we get, well, if I die, that's a bar, and then I'm just going to put a half bar 2 beats, if you like, of C over E, so 6/8 if you want to get technical about the time signature. So it's just a 2-beat bar basically. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Okay, so that's that. It's kind of 3.5 bars or whatever that is. And then we're back to, and if I don't make it, you know my baby will. That's really everything. There are 3 verses. There's a harmonica solo after the second verse. I'll put a saxophone in when I do the playthrough. And then there's a bit more in the outro. In the B section, if I die on top of the hill, we get this. We actually do play all the triplets in that final bar of D just to get a dagger to dagger to dagger to dagger. If I die on top of the hill, 2, 3, 4, dagger to dagger to dagger. If I don't make it, you know my baby will. Alright, that's everything. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully see you on the next one. In the meantime, I'm going to have a bit of a playthrough of this, have a bit of a sing, and then I'll put the backing track in at the end of the video separately so you can play it without having to listen to me singing. Alright, cheers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't the moon look good, mama, shining through the trees? Don't the brakeman look good, mama, flagging down the double E? Don't the sun look good, going down over the sea? Gal look fine when she's coming after me. Here we go. Coming. Windows are filled with frost. I went to tell everybody, but I could not get across. Well, I want to be your lover, baby, and I don't want to be your boss. Don't say I never want you when your train gets lost. And that's it. A 1, 2, 3, 4.